Hello YouTube. This is actually a follow-up to my end of the year video because I had one person leave a comment just a couple minutes ago and somebody else messaged me and asked me, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my bag, and I'm also going to talk about the diets again that I talked about. And okay, here we go. My bag. Here's speakers. So cool. It actually plays anything you have on your iPhone or your MP3 player or anything like that. It's got this tiny, a little amplifier in it, and it plugs into your phone and it runs off of batteries. And fully charged batteries, 4 fully charged AA batteries gets 8 hours or a little more of playtime. So got some Sony Inloop batteries, which are awesome. If you are in the market for rechargeable batteries, the Inloop are awesome. They last so long. They get charged, you put them on the shelf, 6 months later they're fully charged. It's awesome. Rocks out. So that's how it works. Bag. I love my bag. Okay. Now, a couple of people have talked about the HGC, I think it was, diet that I mentioned. And I want to say this. When I was talking about the crazy diets, I was not by any means trying to knock anybody who's doing it. I feel like do what works for you. I say that all the time. I am doing what works for me. Do what works for you. The only thing I was saying, because like my sister and I were talking about the HGC diet, and she knows a nurse who gives the shots, and then was talking about how, and you're on a 500 calorie a day diet. And I figured the hormone had something to do with suppressing your appetite. All I was saying was 500 calories a day is not a lot to run a machine on. That's it, you know? And I think that, like, I have a friend who does Weight Watchers, and we talk a lot. And, like, a lot of times she'll say something about, like, different things she wants to try. And I'm like, my thing for me is it has to be something I can do full time. Because if I have a stimulant or a hormone helping me not feel hungry, and I haven't retrained myself on how to eat when I am hungry, then eventually, when I don't have the stimulant or hormone, I will be hungry and I will just eat the way I was. And if I've been eating 500 calories and then I go all of a sudden to binge eating like I was, I'll just blow the hell back up. All I was saying. And if you put the patch on your tongue, hell yeah, dude, that works for you. That's awesome. I couldn't sew some shit to my tongue. I couldn't. I've had a tongue ring. I plan on doing it again. But I couldn't actually sew something to my tongue. I couldn't swallow a tapeworm pill on purpose. Even though, let me tell you, I had a doctor one time, I swear to God, tell me, he was all like, you need to lose weight or whatever. Okay, sure. And then he said, he said something like, you need something extreme. And I said something like, oh, like the tapeworm diet. And he goes, I don't know if that's true, but if they did it, I would recommend it for you. Thanks. Real compassionate. Anyway, but I mean, like, all of those diets, if you can get by on baby food, hell yeah, do it. I said I like baby food. But, I do think you need to be careful what you do to your body when you're not giving it what it needs. That's it. That's it. But I'm not telling you to go join Weight Watchers. I mean, I would recommend Weight Watchers because I love it. And even now that it's a different program, it's working for people. But I'm not saying, like, that's the only way to lose weight. It's not. There are many, many bazillion ways to lose weight. And part of this is finding what works for you. So I wasn't trying to knock anybody. I was just commenting on diet fads. So, Happy New Year's, and I'm weighing in tomorrow, so there'll be a weigh-in video tomorrow, and there will be probably another video or two before the end of the year, but that was my one big goodbye, and this was my follow-up to it.